Off his head to start to bring it up. And the Celtics have been tough at home. They've won 7 straight here at the TD Garden after starting slowly at home. And Garnett knocks it down. And what a difference. The best he's played. Backs off on Chalmers. Way to the basket. James hearing the blues from the Boston fans. Misses the shot. And Rondo the rebound. Rondo drives down the lane. Kicks it out wide open for Avery Bradley. Rondo another rebound. Paul Pierce will try a 3. Rondo a third offensive rebound. This time takes it and is fouled by Anthony. And Rondo, much deserved applause from the fans with some good hustle.
And give Rondo a lot of credit, but this has got to irritate Erik Spoelstra. One of their biggest concerns is their ability to rebound against the better teams. The Celtics, quite frankly, are the worst rebounding team in the NBA. And for them, with a point guard, to get consecutive offensive rebounds goes directly against what they need to improve on if they're going to win it all.
Well, you see the numbers. Again, some of the rebound, for example, Boston's one of the better shooting teams, so obviously offensive rebounds are not going to be one of the better ones.
They stink as a rebounding team. They're the worst. No, listen, they are just bad. You can try to explain all the men.
Rondo aggressively to the basket. Pretty play.
Great drive by Rondo. An even better screen by Garnett.
Can't get it to go. Is what makes Garnett such a great player. Rondo flips it up, backs it in. An aggressive Rajon Rondo. Already 5 points, 3 offensive rebounds, and an assist. Mark Brandon Bass holds on. Rondo high off the glass, gets it to go again. He's 3 for 3. He's got their last 7 points, and that's enough to make Erik Spoelstra call time, and the Celtic fans to get on their feet. Not a bad start.
Great start by Rondo in attack mode. Bad defense by the Heat. Good screen by Garnett. Nice attack by Rondo, and then in transition, the little running hook.
And Rondo perfect from the field. Offensive rebounds, and the Celtics by 5.
Welcome back to Boston, where the Celtics.
Difficult shot from Bosch, way off the mark. Garnett the rebound. You talked about Garnett going to the center. That's made more opportunities for Brandon Bass, who's a good shooter, but an improved defender, Jeff. As Pierce's shot is good.
Well, look how the floor is spread. It's interesting.
Steam's in the game for the first time. Again, part of that bench. And as Rondo hits a 3-pointer. Shot clock was not winding. That was close, but he had some time. Decided to throw it up and in. It's only the 6th 3-pointer he's hit this season. He's now 6 for 20. Chalmers, alley-oop to James. Rondo comes up with it. Bosch on Rondo on the transition D. Rondo, nice fake. Pierce. It's good. Rondo has the crowd oohing and eyeing early on. And the Celtics back up by 9. And on 1.
Great balance and then terrific vision as Rondo goes up in the air and puts it right on Pierce's shooting hand.
He is fun to watch when he's playing like this and has it all working. Look at the stat line already. We still have 4 minutes to go in the first period. Udonis Haslem has come into the game, as has Roni Turiaf, the recent signee. A nice pickup for the Miami Heat. Turiaf playing just his 6th game with the Heat. Rondo triple team, finds Bass. Stripped but fouled, and Bass will shoot. Boy, Rondo is just a whirling dervish out there. As Turiaf picks up his first. He is on a great stretch, Rondo. Last 12 games, he's had at least 10 assists. That's the longest streak in the NBA in 7 years. Nash did it 7 years ago. He did it 14 consecutive.
But Rondo has been dominant. Here, the balance, the pass to Pierce, who knocks in the 3, and then the running hook. Rondo's got it all going on here today.
So leading the way for the Boston Celtics. They're up by 9 with just under 3 to play in the first.
And he's done it in all areas. Great screen by Garnett, and then beats Anthony to the basket, and then late shot clock, the long three, and this is my favorite. The stop, the spin, the find, and the three ball by Pierce, and then look where this layup hit. Top of the backboard. That's touch right there. A quick kiss. And 2.
Who are you, Bill Raftery?
Yes, I love
It's also player off the bench. Excellent shot blocker. Good solid rebounder. He's really filled a need with all the injuries they've had as Pierce banks it in. Celtics off it, and they thought he got fouled. He did. Eric Spoelstra did. And Rondo comes the other way. Rondo. Count it and 1. He had a couple of passes he could have thrown before that, but just his patience paid off with the perfect look inside.
If we have a view from behind Rondo like I just had, he threaded the needle on that pass. He was looking at Garnett against the smaller Mario Chalmers, but instead Pierce cut along the baseline. Oh, this is just too nice. That's precise basketball right there.
Got a little cut. Eddie Lacertin, a long-time head athletic trainer, attending to him. Great numbers for Rondo. Had a lot of them right in the first quarter, set the tone early when the Celtics went up by 11. Miami then came back, got within 1.
Well, you see what he's looking at. Here comes Garnett trailing in, noticing that he has the mismatch, working his way down to the block. James senses it, so comes to Garnett for just a second. Pierce, nice read on the cut, but what a pass by Wade, by Anthony. Oh, my.
Now, you see, that's what we were talking about earlier. Wade, that time, he's playing off Rondo. So Rondo, he's got everything in front of him.
Plus, his hands were down. At least if you're going to give Rondo a cushion, with Wade's length, no way that pass is made if his hands are up and active.
Well, Eric Spoelstra made the analogy. So, a couple of minutes by Rajon Rondo, who's with Lisa.
Thanks, Mike. Rajon, in their own coach's words, you put on a show in that first quarter, were able to do whatever you wanted. What was the key to that in that first quarter?
We got stops defensively. I was able to get out on the break and create shots for myself and my teammates.
Now, how do you get back to that in the second quarter? You had an 11-point lead, now down to 5. How do you get back to that, being able to do whatever you want?
We got to take care of the ball, and like I said earlier, just continue to get stops, and we'll be fine.
All right, thank you for your time. Take care of that cut.
All right, Lisa. After the break, Magic, Michael Wilbon, John Barry, Chris Broussard, the Blackberry halftime report, including a look back at today's first game as the Bulls lost, meaning an important one for Miami as they try and take Chicago. As for the Celtics, they're right now first in the Atlantic Division. They have been red hot looking for. We've seen at times when he comes out, Jeff, and is ready to go, he can dominate at both ends of the floor, and he did to start this game.
And he can do it in a variety of ways, which he has also shown, particularly in that first quarter burst. Just tremendous here. He drives it, spins. Now he sees Pierce sliding to the corner, goes up, buys another second, and then puts it right on time for the three-point shot. And then he looks at Bass in the post. He sees Garnett as a mismatch, and then he recognizes Pierce on the cut. Does a good job of throwing it right by and right through the Miami defense for the three-point play opportunity. Just a tremendous all-around half by Rondo.
Not only those numbers there, but he also just had the one turnover. That's been a big part of the Celtics turnaround. Bass. That was a pass, right?
It was. Again, Wade's length disrupted that shot attempt.
Rondo inside. Bradley finishes. 7th assist for Rajon Rondo.
And Bradley's a different player. He's not going to stay.
And it is so critical for either the Celtics or Philadelphia or the Knicks to get that top spot in the Atlantic Division as Rondo counted and a foul. Chalmers looking like, where's the help? You can see the frustration on Chalmers' face, and Rondo with a chance for a three-point play.
You see him when a non-shooting big is in the corner, not from three-point range. If you're Chris Bosh, to me, You got to plug that driving gap. Garnett's a long two-point shooter, so that's fine. I'd rather give up a long two than a layup at the rim.
You saw Chalmers put his hands up. Rondo throws up a brick. Bosch just 2 for 10. Garnett wants the ball. Garnett's been calling for it in the post a lot more, according to Rondo. Gets inside, finds Bradley, and the finish. Oh, pretty play from the backcourt for Boston. And the lead is up to 9. Timeout, Miami. Rajon
in his mid-range jumper.
Here's to Garnett again. Rondo left open. And Rondo knocks it down. It appeared he got hit in the head by James going past him and still able to connect. The lead up to 11. That equals the largest of the game. Nice feed inside. Joel Anthony can't finish.
The Miami starters have been absolutely dominated today.
Oh, Rajon Rondo once again. Timeout Miami is Boston with their largest lead of the afternoon. Point lead here in the third.
And he's been living in the lane, but look at the patience here. Goes up in the air, draws three. Chalmers, who's guarding Bradley, is staring at the ball. Great cut by Bradley behind the defense. And then, as Rondo raises up to shoot the wide-open mid-range jump shot, he spots Garnett on the cut to the rim. Tremendous vision. And then, when he goes up and shoots, takes a glancing blow to the head and still makes the jump shot. LeBron James must have played whack-a-mole as a kid. Is when the bench of Boston was in. Other than that, their starters have been absolutely pummeled tonight so far.
Yep.
By Boston.
Meanwhile, Wade pummels Paul Pierce on another good pass from Rondo. So Pierce will go to the free throw line.
Again, just great patience, probing, finding. And what I like about Boston's perimeter players, when Rondo gets in the lane, not just staying behind the three-point line, but varying up what they do. Sometimes spotted, but oftentimes cutting behind the defense.
Bosch grabs another rebound. Free throw shooting, big disparity. As Wade puts up a shot, that won't go. Steamsma the rebound. Celtics have taken twice as many free throws. Finds Pierce. Pierce for three. Puts it in. 18-point lead for the Celtics. An 11-0 run.
In transition, the push. Poor gamble by Wade. Chalmers not back, and then the wraparound bounce pass as James had to protect the basket. You've got to balance the floor better. You cannot take wild shots to try to hit a home run to get back in the game, nor can you take wild stabs at the ball in the backcourt and give Rondo a running start to the rim.
That was this one here, his 10th assist. So now that's 13 consecutive games where he's had double-figure assists. Longest such streak in the NBA, we said earlier, in 7 years. Nash did it 14 consecutive. James can't finish. Bradley the rebound. The nice setup just wouldn't go down. Rondo drives. Steamsma banks it in. A 20-point lead. Boston blowing this one open here in the third.
Play by Miami, just missed layup. Again, good pace by Rondo. Good find. It's just right now, though, if you have the individual matchup of Rondo, like Cole does right now, you have to stay in front of the ball. It is just too easy right now. Yeah, he is fast.
As Rajon Rondo has gotten everyone involved.
Well, every great point guard in transition takes a mental picture of where everyone is. And it's not just the picture, but look where he puts the pass. The wraparound bounce pass leads Pierce perfectly into the transition spot up three.
And remember back early in the 2007-2008 season, the big question surrounding the Celtics, could you win a title with this guy as your point guard? Well, he proved everybody that he could that year. Now he's been a multiple all-star, one of the most talented and certainly one of the most unique players in the league. And when he is playing like he is today, he is also one of the most entertaining. As such as Doc Rivers' old
starters are 3 for 17.
Yikes. Rondo ahead to Pavlovich. And the finish. Celtics just pouring it on.
But I'm disappointed in the Heat's.
A rare Celtic turnover. Only the second one here in the third quarter.
Well, again, in transition, the push, the floor's not balanced, the full court. Look at that. We have seen some great advance passes. Wade's in the first quarter. That one, there was another.
Not shot well, just 37% from the field. Bosch once again off the mark. Rondo saying, let's go. Rondo finds Bass, but Bass couldn't catch up with it. Rondo with another triple-double, his 5th of the year, which leads the NBA.
Well, he rebounds and then always leads to good opportunities when your point guard can rebound and push. Here he turns the corner, finds Bass. Hockey assist to Dooley. Dooley knocks it in for 3. Celtics up 23.
Brilliant triple-double. 91-72 the final here at the TD Garden. For Jeff Van Gundy, Lisa Salters, producer Tim Corrigan, director Jimmy Moore, and our entire terrific ABC crew, this is Mike Breen saying so long from Boston. Now, except on the West Coast, stay tuned for ABC World News or your local news over most of these ABC stations. Celtics pound the Heat. Thanks for watching ABC, home of the NBA Finals.